Hello guys, thanks for joining, and today I'm going to discuss Power Query. We have discussed three part, which is from web feature, from file. We have discussed how to fetch external data source from Excel, Access, and from file, and from web also. Right now I'm discussing third option, which is how to fetch data from a particular database. So right now I'm using SQL Server for a data source, which is my external data source, and through Power Query add-in I will fetch this data and add some transformation, and then we report this data. So right now if you go to Power Query, you can see from Excel, from SQL Server database. So once you clicked it, as I've already created a local database, if local database in my system, if you want to test it, then you can also create it. For more information, you can watch my next video for this, how to set up a local server in your desktop. So right now I have already set up, and I will use this server as my server name. And let's suppose if you are targeting a particular database in server, there are so many databases you can create, but if you are targeting any particular database, then you can write your database name here. So we have some additional option here also. So you can write your SQL statement as per your requirement. If you want SQL statement for further queries and information, you can watch my next video. Maybe I will deploy some video for SQL Server also. So right now I'm just adding my SQL Server name and press OK. Once I've done it, you can see I have two databases right now in this which is available. So right now I'm going to click on this sample database which is available here. So let me click on the first one. We have a few tables which I want to let's suppose I have a table. I want to segregate this one. So right now, so you can see we have a table here which we can fetch it from this, which belongs to the customer, and customer name, customer address, and customer is kind of movie director. And let's suppose we want to fetch data. So you can easily see we have so many tables here. Let's suppose I want to fetch first customer table, and I want to load it. Now I edit this table. Once I go to the edit, it will redirect me to the query editor option. Now we can edit this table. So right now you can see I have a table in which we have a customer data, and customer data we have some values against the customer which was spent by customer for a particular transaction. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna group it by male and female, and how much spent it by a particular customer, and according to their male and female. So right now I'm going to press gender, and I want to sum the total sale. Then I will, in operation I will perform sum, then the column is trans total price. So once I click on this, you can see we can easily modify this data as in male and female. So right now, once it is there, then I have changed the, you can see this is I will change it to the currency. Now I load it into the table. So you can see this is a simple transaction which I have performed in SQL Server database, in which we have a table. We have linked this table, and let's suppose you have a table you have more than one table, and you have relational database which is available in the SQL Server database. Then you can do it also in a way. Let's suppose we have a SQL Server database in which we have a relational database, and I will put my server name again and connect to the server. Once I've connected to the server, then it will show me all the database available here. Right now let's suppose I connect to my customer table again and edit. Right now if you see this, the last table, last option of the column, then you can see the table is linked to the particular item of the customer. So we have some data which is available here. You can see payment ID. We can payment ID and payment of total price, how much payment they have, the customer ID, this information is fetched with a table which we have, because this is the relational model, and the table is linked to in a Snowfall schema, and schema is kind of, if for more information you have to go through the details, but I will this is a basic SQL Server connection, so I will let you know if how to fetch other detail also, because if it is already developed by SQL Server developer, then you don't need to do anything. You can directly get it done by this Power Query. And let's suppose I want to fetch this payment type and total price. So once I get the value, you can see we have payment type and payment type values also. So I will fetch these two data. You can see we have inverted among so many type of data right now, so you can fetch it easily. And let's suppose I want to group it by male and female, and then the transaction payment or what is made by the customer. So gender, we have some the total count, sum, and column is total price, and then I perform one more is according to the payment type. So payment type, once we have selected, then it will sum up all the value according to this. So this is a simple transition which I performed to show you how we can interact with the relational database in the SQL Server. In my next video, I will let you know about SQL Server, how to connect, how we can connect and perform this advanced transformation while we are because this is a simple transaction, you can easily do it. But in the large transactions in which we have large data, then you have to perform a advanced formulation towards all the Power Query options. So right now you can easily fetch kind of data. You can add slicer if you want to. You can add slicer on gender, then it will redirect me and female and males, how many transaction has been made by a particular customer. If you go to the table size is huge. You cannot directly import your you cannot manage this data in spreadsheet. So that's why we have a SQL Server, and as a backend we can directly connect our backend, and we can summarize our view, and we can fetch our data in SQL through SQL in Excel, so that we can perform various visualization to report business leader or maybe leadership team. So this is a way by which we can interact with the large data also, Power Query, which is very easy to interact with Power Query. Thanks guys for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe and like if you want to follow my videos in future. Thank you so much.